So in this section, we're just going to talk all about strategies. This is really where the money is made. But before we get into strategies, I'm going to kind of rain on your parade, but I'm going to give you the reality of what you need to do, because the rest of these videos are all going to teach you how to make a lot of money. But you have to control your down days. There's multiple things here at play that I'm going to go into. Okay, so number one, whenever you're learning a new strategy or you're learning a new tactic or you're learning something new, there's always going to be the exact same cycle. It doesn't matter whether it's trading, learning a new skill, sales, communication, some new habit. Okay, what happens is you have beginner's luck because you're excited about it. Then you kind of start to overthink it. You start to lose a little bit. Then you start to really get a grasp on it. You start to figure it out. And then you've mastered it a little bit more and you can use it. And then you finally find success with it. It happens all the time. Okay, so whenever you're finding a new strategy, just remember this in your mind. You're going to have pretty good beginner's luck. You're going to basically do pretty good with it. Then you're going to start overthinking it. Then you're going to start to refigure it out and actually get a real grasp on it. Then you're going to start doing it correctly, and then you're going to find success. Okay, it happens every single time. This is why most people that are traders that are on just YouTube and stuff like that are like just, guru jumping. They just jump from guru to guru to guru, and then they never get success. But it's because they never finish the entire cycle. They get that beginner's luck, and then they start losing, and they give up while they're losing, as opposed to figuring it out and then pushing through to the success. Okay, that's a very key point that you have to understand right now. Now, the second thing is, this is so freaking important. This is so important. Never let your red days be your last days. Okay, never blow your accounts. Okay, you need to have discipline. You need to have a standard that you hold yourself to that is reasonable for yourself, a stop loss. Okay, not just a stop loss, but there's going to be days where the market just goes against you. Okay, I've recently gone through it. Right now we're at all-time highs, and I was doing the classic thing where I was just kind of off, and I went on tilt. And I basically just smoked all the money that I made for the month up to that point. And it was just like, why did I do that? What was going on? And it's because it happens to everybody. It doesn't matter how good you are of a trader. It will happen. You will have red days. Okay. But the main thing is that you have to have some discipline where you just walk away from the computer when you have these red days. Okay. You need to have a number. For me, it's $1,000. If I lose $1,000 in one session, I'm shutting everything off and I'm leaving. All right, I'll go for a walk. I'll go get a coffee. I just got to get out of there. I got to move my energy. Typically, I'll go to the gym, or I'll just basically just have to get up and walk away. Just walk away. All right, you have to just shut down these screens and walk away. There will be more days to trade. There will be better days. But this is so freaking important, guys and gals. This is so important because I'm going to teach you how to make a ton of money. But making money is actually easy. Keeping money is hard. Keeping money is hard because you can have one bad day and you can burn all your accounts. So I recommend in your beginning days, especially if you're going through this process that I'm teaching you, that your stop loss is either $400 or $800. Okay, and the reason for that is because if you're copy trading like I am, or if you're just trying to get started with this, $400 is one day's work. So let's say if you lose one day's work, you can make it up tomorrow, or you can make it up the next day. But if you lose 2 days work, now your 2 days gone, because my profit target typically is $400 for all of my accounts. So then my loss should be $400. Okay. Now I personally found that $400 was too small, so I do $1,000. Okay, but that's mine. But I have my number because I'm comfortable with that number. And I know that if I hit $1,000, that I'm screwed for the next 3 days, right? I hose myself on 2.5 days of work, okay? But I'll make that back, and I'll just have to pay that. But as soon as I hit $1,000, I shut everything off, man. I power off my computer. I just slam the screen shut, and I walk away, okay? This is a non-negotiable. This is not. I am not allowed to negotiate with myself. I am not allowed to hold myself hostage for one more trade if I hit that number, okay? This has to be the core of your trading. This has to be 110% even. If you do not take this serious, I can teach you how to make a lot of money, but you will lose all of it. There's no point in learning, no point in going any further. Okay, so write down a number And you have to have a discipline for the next month at least. You're going to stick to that number, right? The next 5 trading days at least. Like, set how long you're going to stick to that number. That if you hit that drawdown number where your account hits that number, you shut everything down. You come back tomorrow. And I'm telling you, usually on those tilt days, if I would have just hit my number and stopped, I would have been fine, right? But what happens is we just get this dopamine. We get this like revenge trading, which is very real. And I'm going to talk a lot more about this. But when you get that going, it's a slippery slope. Okay. And a lot of us don't have the self-control. So we have to find some other way. And the way that we find some other way is we hold ourselves accountable. And that's also why I have the community and stuff like that, that when you hit that stop loss, it's okay to lose money. Like honestly, to be a trader, the best loser wins. Okay. So this is part of being that best loser. Your down days do not define you as a trader. Your up days don't define you as a trader. You're not even really here to make money. You're here just to improve on your trading skills. Money is a byproduct of improving on your trading system and your trading skills. Core takeaways. Whenever you're starting a new tactic or a new system, there's always going to be like that beginner's luck, that overthinking period, that figuring things out period, the mess in the middle, and then you finally get a grasp on it and you finally get to success. Okay, no matter what. That's also why you don't really want to guru hop. You really want to find a strategy that works and stick with that son of a gun until it finally gets you to that profit. Number 2, you have to basically not let your red days be your last days. You have to. You have to. Okay, you have to have the discipline to have a number that if your account hits that number, you shut it down and you walk away. No harm, no foul. You know, it doesn't matter who you are as a person. It's just little tiny sticks on a screen that move up and down. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But you have to have it because otherwise you're going to go on tilt and you're going to be in a world of pain. Instead of being in a world of pain, you can close your computer down in a world that's salvageable, right? That you can come back from. There's no coming back when you blow, 300,000. There's no coming back when you blow your account. Okay. I mean, there is coming back, but you don't want to do that. I'm trying to save your ass. So do yourself the favor, have that number. Okay. Mine. I recommend you start with 400. Mine is 1,000. And if I hit that number on any of my accounts, I don't care if I haven't even traded on the other accounts, I'm done for the day because I'm obviously not seeing the market clearly. Obviously. And nothing is going to change for that day. Sometimes, you can say whatever it is, right? Maybe your chemicals are off. Maybe the market makers. Maybe you're just in a weird thing. Like I said, I was at all-time highs, and I was trying to short the all-time highs like a genius. But I was also just off my game. I wasn't feeling good. I didn't have the energy. And instead of not having energy, I basically just flipped a switch and went on tilt. All right. It happens to the best of us. It happens to everybody. You're not a real trader unless you've done it before. So just save yourself the headache. Have that number. All right. But now let's get in to the good stuff, the exciting stuff, the strategies, the fun. Right. So this is going to be it. This is where we're going to now make a lot of money. But if I teach you how to make a ton of money and then you just keep blowing your accounts, come back to this video and understand why, right? We don't want that. We want prosperity. We want abundance. We want all the money. We want to be able to reach into the markets and put that money in our pocket. Okay, we don't want to give that money back. That's what I'm going to teach you how to do right now. And this stuff is so cool, man. All right, so buckle up. Let's get into it. Take some notes. Get yourself some water. Let's make it happen.